New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Wednesday evening. It's June 18th. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. It's June 18th, 2025. And it's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, which means it's time for our evening prayers. I want to thank you for being with us. I want to thank everybody that's been a part of what we've been doing here today. From our Monday, our midweek visioning that happened at 7 a.m. this morning in partnership with the Center for Spiritual Living Boulder Valley, through all of our regular programming, our special programming, and even the places where we don't have any programming, because those times are important too. And I want to thank you for being a part of what we're doing. I want to thank everybody that supports this network financially as well, for everyone that is contributing in a financial way, whether it's a small monthly donation, whether it's a one-time donation, whether it's a big periodic donation, no matter how it is and when it is and how much it is, doesn't matter. All important. Doesn't matter. It's all important. And it all goes a long, long way to helping us share this New Thought message out into the world. Goes a long way to helping us take this New Thought message out into the world. So again, I want to thank you for that. Folks, when we talk about prayer here on New Thought Media Network, I want you to know that we're talking about an affirmation of truth, an affirmative prayer. Not a begging and beseeching. We're not getting down on bended knee. We're not reciting a certain litany of words and phrases specifically, although you will hear repetition in my prayers. Some good words that, keep coming up. It's not that. It's about moving ourselves into a consciousness of our oneness and affirming that which we desire to experience through that oneness. Sometimes it leads to a revelation of truth, but most often it is an affirmation of truth. Truth of how the universe works, the truth of how this power, presence, and intelligence that we call God works. It's good stuff. So I want to thank you for being with us, and I want to invite you to dive in with us here this evening. I have... As often in the evening prayers, I like to not only celebrate the day and celebrate what we experienced today, but more importantly, I just like to kind of allow it to flow. There's no agenda. I'm not trying to get anywhere, not trying to prove anything. Certainly not trying to command anything. Just in a place of allowing, a place in knowing, a place that allows for the revelation and the revealing of truth. So let's get into it. If you're in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And take a breath. Begin with a holy breath. That sense of oneness. As I tune myself in, I take this time to tune into the vibration of oneness, that one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that moves and breathes and has its being as all of life, that one self-existing cause that is right now taking on form and knowing it shall abandon that form in order to take on different form at a new time. The oneness is revealing itself as love and light and beauty, as truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance and prosperity, as the source and the supply of everything and as no thing. See, what we know is we know the divine is revealing itself perfectly as my life, as your life, as all life. Everyone, everywhere, regardless of color or creed, tradition or religion, regardless of political ideology or belief, all part of the one. This thing we call life, this thing we call God. And so I recognize that in that oneness, there is a great opportunity and there is the great revelation. There is the revealing of what wants to happen, what wants to be known, what wants to be experienced. And there is the opportunity to say yes to that. There is the opportunity to hear more clearly what it is we are here to do. There is an opportunity to say yes to the sacred calling, the sacred words that are within. So that is our prayer this day. Join in a sacred yes, a yes that says, I shall serve the evolution of human consciousness, a yes that says, I shall do my best as often and in every moment, that sacred yes that says, I will give of myself and my gifts and my talents and my treasures, that sacred yes that leads us, leads each one of us to the greatness, to the recognition, to the expression, to the embodiment of the greatness that is already residing within us, that is actually the very truth of who we have come here to be. See, what I know is I know we have each come here to bring a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life, that we are each here to reveal the dynamicness, the dynamic thing that we call life, to reveal our greatness. And in that revelation, we are creating new greatness. In that revelation, we give others permission to express their greatness as well. I've heard it been said, we come from greatness, we are greatness, we create greatness. And so that is the invitation this evening. That is the prayer this evening, that as we head off to our slumber, as we wrap up our day, or perhaps as we move into the next experience of this evening, we do so with a deep affirmation, with a deep remembrance that we are greatness. And so what it is we are doing is vital, is necessary. Who we are, how we show up, absolutely necessary to the evolution of human consciousness. So I claim, and I speak this word for each one that may hear these words, now or in another time, in another dimension, I claim for each that sense of knowing that in this very moment, all is well. Everything's happening exactly as it must. There is nothing missing, nothing absent from this thing called life, from this experience. There is simply the divine revealing itself. And for that, I am grateful. Grateful beyond measure. Grateful for this time. Grateful for this revelation. Grateful for this affirmation. Most especially grateful to know God's got this, that in the midst of it all, there is one power, presence, and intelligence, and I am a part of that. You are a part of that. And in that, we are letting it happen. We're letting it happen in unique ways. We're letting it happen in powerful ways. So I get out of the way of the divine circuits. I get out of God's way. I let my humanness step aside so we may experience the revelation of the divine. And that is good and very good. And so I release this word into the law, into that universal law that is already acting upon it, that universal law of creativity that cannot return this word void, that in fact is already bringing forth all the people, all the resources, everything necessary for the fulfillment of our lives here on this planet. And it is good. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening on the New Thought Media Network. Thanks for being a part of what we do on the New Thought Media Network. And remember, we have our new page over on the on our website, ntmedia.org/prayer. If you drop a prayer request on that page, then our entire team gets it immediately. Everybody gets that prayer request right away when you drop a prayer request on the prayer line. So head on over to the website, ntmedia.org, make your request. Let our practitioners get involved and praying on your behalf. And when you see a demonstration, we'd love to hear about it. You're welcome to do that through that prayer line as well. Use that same form. Let us know when you see an experience of a demonstration of the power of this prayer, and we'll be happy to celebrate with that with you as well. All right, I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now, but before we do, let's say thank you to our organizational sponsors and individual donors.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.
Yep, that's all we got time for, folks. Thanks for being with us. Until next time, peace and blessings.